Hi guys, it's LeJanaro back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get that intro together. All right, so today I want to do an unboxing, but first I want to show you my t-shirt. Isn't it cute? Girl with the Cricut machine and a dream. The little Cricut machine is taking me out. Had someone make this design for me on Fiverr, and yeah, they did a great job. Anyway, so I'm doing an unboxing today. I was having a conversation with one of my friends about my heat press. We were talking about making t-shirts and different ways you make t-shirts, and I was saying that I needed another heat press because my heat press only goes up to 360, and I didn't realize that. Well, I didn't do a lot of research. That's when you're buying stuff, make sure you do research on every aspect of what you're using it for, because I wanted to start doing some sublimation, and with sublimation you need at least a heat press that goes up to at least 385 to 400. So that's what we were talking about. I was saying I need a new heat press. Mine only goes up to 360, and they were asking about the Cricut Easy Press, and I was like, you know, Cricut stuff tend to be a little expensive. So I was like, I might as well buy a heat press if I'm going to, pay that much for a Cricut press. Anyway, they had a Cricut press. They gifted it to me for my birthday. My birthday is September 1st, so we still have a little ways to go. Not that far, but a little ways to go. But yeah, they gifted me a Cricut Easy Press 2, the 9x9. It is, I've wanted one, but I just didn't want to spend the money on it. That was the thing for me. So they had it, they weren't using it. I don't know how long they had it for, but it was still in the box. They never opened it, never used it. So they were very kind and gracious and gifted it to me. So let's get this thing, well, let's talk about it. It's the, you use it for t-shirts, ceramic coated, heat plate designs. It's lightweight, it's portable. Like I said, it's 9x9. And let's see what's included in the box: the Easy Press, the safety base, the welcome book, and the materials for a practice project. But I'm actually going to do some sublimation with it. I wanted to try sublimation with it. And with Cricut, usually the stuff that you use it for are their things, supplies. So of course, vinyl, and but also their Cricut infusible ink, but you can also use sublimation ink, and I'm using the Cricut blank. I'll show you all that in a minute. But anyway, let's see. It's the speed of a heat press, the convenience of an iron. It goes up to 400 degrees. It has a start button with a countdown timer. It's super fast heat up time. It's a comfortable handle. Advanced heat plate design. Streamlined safety base, and auto shut off. Auto shut off is good for me because you're using it and you may not use it, so it shuts off automatically after 10 minutes of not being used. So let's get this baby out of the box. So you got the let's do this. This usually comes in every Cricut product, the envelope with some things inside. So let's see. So these are the safety instructions and the warranty. I have to register my product. This is looks like the manual for it. Yeah, this is the manual. And this is, I guess, kind of like a quick start guide, which is what I was getting ready to call it. It's a quick start guide, so it has instructions and pictures on how to use it. And this is the project that they have, is the Cricut logo. So I may press this on something maybe later, because I have a project in mind for this right now. So I'm going to sit all of this to the side. I will make sure I read that before I demo. Let me stand up. My head is cut off, but that's okay. Right. It has a little bag here that it comes in, like a little drawstring bag. So I'm just gonna grab it. I'll do this first. This is the heat plate that you sit it on when you're not using it. All right. The Cricut mini press has a little heat plate too as well that you sit it on when you're not using it, so that's good. Take it out of this drawstring bag. It's not very heavy at all. It has a little weight to it, but it's not heavy. And I like this little bag. It's cute. It doesn't have a Cricut logo on it or anything, so if you want to use that for something else, you can. Has plastic around it. Take this plastic off. Take this off. And then, all right, so that's my cord. Yeah, I secretly did want this. Like I said, I just don't want to pay the money for it. So thankful. Right, and then you just sit it on here when you're not using it. All right. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna go and check out these instructions, and then I'll be back to demo this for you guys. All right, so I read over the instructions really quick on the quick start guide. Figured out why the bag didn't have a Cricut logo on it. The Cricut, this thing here that came with it is supposed to go on the bag. That is supposed to be your first project with the press. But like I said, I wanted to try some sublimation, so here's what I'm using. This is the design I printed out. I don't know if you can see it very well. You think you can. It says sewing is my superpower. And it has a sewing machine on here. And I am using, I printed this out on Crafting Besties sublimation paper, and I have Cosmos ink in my printer. They said that ink and sublimation paper are the best two to use together. So I've used it before, but like I said, my heat press only went up to 360, so I didn't get a good ink release. But anyway, I do wish, and I know y'all can't see this, but I do wish the colors on my design were a little bit darker. But I'm using some Cricut cosmetic bag blanks, and they're white, so so the color should show up okay on it. So yeah, I'm using their Cricut blanks. I also have a mat. I have a lint roller because you need to lint roll your surface before you press anything on it. And I also have some butcher paper. The butcher paper is to protect your press and to also protect your mat and to go inside of the bag because some inks do bleed through, and if they bleed through your mat or your press, then the next thing you press, that ink may release onto that thing. So you want to make sure butcher paper is very, very important. All right, so I'm going to change camera angles and see if we can get this done. All right, so I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hit the temperature button, and then I'm going to take it up to where I need to be, which is 385. All right, and hit the temperature button again. And now I hit the time button. And I need to take that up to 60 seconds. And hit the time button again. So the heat press is now heating up, and when it heats up, I'm assuming that this little Cricut button will turn green. Alright, so I have my little cosmetic bag here. I am going to take my lint roller and just lint roll across it to remove any lint, because they say if you press something for sublimation and it has lint on it, the lint will turn blue or something like that. I haven't had it happen, but I hear that it happens on occasion. I do have some Teflon pillows. I cannot find them right now. I have no idea where they are. I've looked in a couple of different places and I can't find them. So if I could find my small Teflon pillow, I would stick the smallest one on the inside of the cosmetic bag, but I am going to take some butcher paper and stick it on the inside. Sure it's flat. I'm also going to put some butcher paper on my mat. So, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna lint roll this side. So I think I like to unzip mine from left to right. And then I have another thing of butcher paper that I'm gonna put on top of the design. Right, for my design, you should definitely be measuring this, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna place my design down. I'm gonna get some heat resistant tape. Cricut has a brand of heat resistant tape, as well as there's a brand I also got off Amazon. So the heat press just beeped, so that means it's ready, and it did turn green. Not sure if you can see that or not, but I'm just taking this heat resistant tape. Make sure my design is not upside down. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Seen it happen. And again, you should, having Teflon paper, Teflon pillow would help this. Like I said, I just can't find mine. It will help a lot better with the pressure, because you need to have a lot of pressure when you're doing this. So now that my heat press is ready, I am going to, that's warm, just sliding this over a bit so you can see. So I'm going to take this butcher paper, place it on top. I'm going to take the press, I'm going to place it on, being careful not to get the nylon zipper, pressing it down, and I'm going to hit the Cricut button so the countdown can start. Alright, so it just beeped, it's done. And one thing I forgot to do, and which I kept reminding myself to show you all, before you heat and before you tape down your design on your project and heat it, you need to make sure that you press whatever you're pressing on for like 5 seconds to get the any moisture that it has out. So before I put this design down, I should have did that for like 5 seconds across the bag. Forgot. I always do it with my t-shirts. I don't know why I didn't remember to do it this time, but so you see how the butcher paper got really hot. So this is probably still really hot, so be careful. Have some heat resistant gloves, but probably don't know where that is either. So now I will say this, having more heat was correct on this, because I have used this paper and ink before and I didn't get a good ink release. I do have a little bit of ghosting here, but I'm sure that's because I probably wasn't putting enough pressure here at the top. But that's a really good ink release on that. So next time I have to make sure. That's why the Teflon pillow is important, or putting some type of pillow that can withstand a lot of heat inside if you're doing like a makeup bag or something like that. But when you have like where your ink didn't kind of release a lot, that's what that is. It's called ghosting. So that's why that looks like that. But again, that's because I didn't put enough pressure. I had more pressure here at the bottom than I did at the top. But yeah, I like it. Yeah, so I'll know next time, you know, what I need to do and how I need to do it. But so pros and cons. I'm going to turn this off. Pros and cons. This is the press is convenient. It's not that heavy. So it'll be good for projects when I don't feel like heating up that big heat press and using it. That's a pro. It's lightweight. Once it cools down, you can just stick it in a corner out of the way. It doesn't take up a whole lot of room. As for my heat press, has a whole table dedicated to it. It does auto shut off after 10 minutes when you're not using it. Yeah, there are a lot of pros to this. The only thing is that pressure thing. Had I done that on my heat press, I wouldn't have had to worry about it. The heat press applies even pressure, and you don't have to. But with this, you have to make sure that you're holding it down with enough pressure and you're applying pressure evenly. So I do need to find my Teflon pillows. But that's the only thing. That's the only thing about this, that you have to make sure that you press and do the pressure as far as my actual heat press. You set the pressure on the heat press, and then once you close it, it's even pressure. But that's something I can live with. That's something I can adjust myself and do that right. But yeah, I love it. I'm in love with everything else I have around here. So this goes into the in love pile. All right, guys. So that is the demo of this Cricut Easy Press 2, the 9x9. Like I said earlier, I'm truly grateful for this gift because I wanted one, but I did not want to spend the money. So I'm truly grateful for it. Like I said earlier, this is convenient. When I don't want, you see my heat press back here, when I don't want to plug that thing up and use it, I can grab this, get the projects done. And especially good for projects like this, the makeup bag, because you know, then I won't have to, when I have to do small projects, because I do personalized cosmetic bags with people's names on them. I don't have to fire that up. I can just grab this and use this and then tuck it back away. So very easy to use. It heats up really fast, and I like it. I really do like it. And I do see that you all can't see this because of the glare, but I did get a lot of ink release from this, and it's because I had the right amount of heat. I did not use the right amount of pressure at the top here, but again, y'all can't see that. So I had a little ghosting, but you know, I know what to do differently next time when I use it. So yeah, All right, so just in case you were curious about the Cricut Easy Press, I do think it is a good investment. I follow people on YouTube. They have all 3 sizes, 4 including the little mini press back there. But there's I believe a 4x4, a 9x9, and a 9x12, I believe, in these. All right, and I'll link them in the description box below. I'll also link the sublimation ink, the paper, these Cricut cosmetic bags. I'll link that in the description box below as well. All right, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next one.